Hello, I'm Cassia Faye Hayden. Welcome to my channel and welcome to my very first episode of Gun Goodies for Ladies. I recently just got um, a, my second gun. I haven't had a gun for a while because the last gun I had my mother kind of stole from me, and the cops refused to get it back, despite the fact that that's kind of their job, you know. It is kind of federal offense and prison time to steal someone's gun, but I know I may have mentioned in previous videos that the police around here are incredibly lazy and will go out of their way and even make up their own laws so that they don't have to do their job. So, actually, I forgot to grab something from the table, so I will be right back. I'm sorry I'm talking with my hands so much today. I'm just having one of those days. Anyway, so let's get started. My old gun that I previously had, Sam and I were able to go to the store and pick it out and make sure that we got the perfect gun for me. I don't go to a shooting area very often to practice, so we had decided on a 38 Bodyguard. Because the Bodyguard comes with a laser already like attached to the side of it, and you just like push a button and it turns on, and you know, makes it really easy for dry fire, so that if you want to practice inside when it comes to flinching when you with the trigger pull, because I do have a problem with that. I have very good aim, but I have a problem with flinching when I pull the trigger, because I'm anticipating the kick and the sound of the fire. So, you know, I do that. However, you know, because there are literally no guns in the store right now, and the reason why we went with revolver in the first place is because despite the fact that I had originally been told by my stepdad and everybody I knew that automatics were the best type of gun for women in general, or whatever, best type of gun in general, which is not the case, I learned. At all, in any way, shape, or form. It's not the best for women. It's not the best in general. It's just not the best. Actually, the best type of gun is a revolver. You can have a different opinion on that, and that's perfectly okay. I don't mind if you have a different opinion. Honestly, I really don't. But the reason why we went with a revolver is because I can't rack an automatic because my hands are too weak and they're too small. I know I look on camera like I'm a normal sized woman, but I am 4'10". Seriously, 4'10". I am shorter than most kids. And my hands are incredibly small. Like, my hands are like the size of like maybe a 6 or an 8-year-old. I'm not kidding. It's true. I actually wear kid-size shoes. In women's, I'm up to a size 6, but in kids, I'm like a 2 to a 4. Which doesn't make sense to me why the kids' sizes, for some reason, are 2 to 4 and the women's sizes are like 6 and up. I don't know. I don't get it. But I have incredibly small feet. So, but anyway, back to the hands. I can't rack a automatic, and then when I try to fire an automatic, when Sam racks it for me, because he has multiple guns because he runs a gun channel, and I was going to mention that anyway because I don't know everything about guns, and if you want to know everything there is about guns, it's him you want to see, and it's his channel you want to go to. So I will be talking about him more as we go on, and post his information, his channel down below. So anyway, when I fire it, because he's kind enough to rack it for me, my hands are so weak because I have carpal tunnel, on top of the fact that my hands are like this big. Little itty bitty doll hands. It jams because I'm just too weak to grip it tight enough in order to make sure that it doesn't jam. So we went with a revolver, not only for the laser, but because they're easier for me to load and easier for me to fire. And I really want to make sure I take the ammo out of this before I show it to you guys, because that would be a good idea. We don't want to be playing with a gun that's loaded, because you don't play with guns. They're not toys. So anyway, because my mom stole mine, and I live in the sex offender trailer park, and I'm so very tiny, and I am crippled. We had planned on buying another gun once I got my stimulus. However, there are no guns in the stores right now, like at all. They're all cleared out because everyone is buying guns. Because of the pandemic, because of the fact that the government's trying to take away our guns. So everybody's like, fuck them, let's go get more guns. Let's go buy all these guns. So can you blame us? But I just need it for protection, to feel safe, because I don't plan on shooting anybody with it, but if someone breaks into my home to try to rape me, I'm going to protect myself, because honestly, you have to keep yourself safe. And to be perfectly honest, I've tried everything to prevent people from trying to rape me. I've been raped more times than you even want to know. I've tried knives, I've tried pepper spray, I've tried tasers, I've tried it all. You name it, I have tried it. Nothing works. In fact, most of the time when you show any other form of weapon than a gun, it actually encourages them to want it more, because then they feel more powerful and want to prove that they can dominate you over that weapon. So it makes it more fun for them to try to take that away from you and dominate you. And then it becomes more violent if you pepper spray them, because even though you pepper sprayed them, now they're pissed off and they still want it. So they do it anyway, but it's vicious because they're mad because you pepper sprayed them. So so I keep trying to explain that to Sam, because he's trying to find the right self-defense for his sorry, I have allergies to my cats, and I have 7 cats. So the itching, that's because of my cats. I'm not picking my nose, I swear. But he has a 14-year-old daughter who's extremely pretty, and doesn't seem to get the fact that boys will want to try to do shit to her. So he bought her a thing of pepper spray. I explained to him that pepper spray doesn't really work for rape. But for a teenage girl, there's really not many other options, because you can't really give her a gun. She's only 14. You can't really give her a gun. You can train her with a gun, so that she knows how to defend herself when she's home, but it's not like she can put a gun in her backpack and go to school with it. There's got to be other options for her. Unfortunately, those other options don't really work, but anyway, so the difference between a gun and every other weapon is when a rapist sees a gun, they know that you can draw and fire that gun before they can even get to you. While with a knife, you have to be in pretty close contact to be able to use it. And by the time you're even trying to use it, they could already have a hold of your hand or your wrist or the knife itself. So they don't see it as they're in danger from having a knife in your hand or pepper spray or any other form of weapon to protect yourself. Nothing else works. But they see a gun and they know that you can shoot them before they can get to you, and they don't want to fuck with that. They do not want to get shot in an attempt to rape you. So you don't even have to draw your weapon. If a rapist sees it, they will know to leave you alone. They won't even try. And that's what I love about having a gun, because you don't even have to do anything with it. As far as they know, you don't even have to have it loaded. I mean, I would have it loaded just to make sure in case somebody does try something, because it's better safe than sorry. But, you know, I've never had to shoot anybody, ever, because just seeing it, makes them change their mind immediately. Nobody wants to get shot. So it is the best self-defense a woman can have against rape. And like I said, I would know, because I've tried everything, and I've been raped more times than you even want to know. I could list the amount of times, but I mean, then you'd feel bad for me, and that's not why I'm here. So anyway, getting to my items. First off, the gun that Sam gave me, because he is a gun guy. He runs a gun channel on YouTube, and trust me, he knows what he's doing. He's very, very thorough, very professional. He knows his shit. I got lucky falling in love with a guy who runs a gun channel. But and yeah, you're gonna want to look him up, no matter what. If you're a woman looking for self-defense, if you're a guy super interested in anything to do with guns, he's the guy to go to. I mean, I only know a little bit what I need to know for me. You know, the gun laws and gun safety and what works for me. So when it comes to, you know, little girly goodies for guns, you know, I'm the one you want to go to, but for everything else, you know, for the important shit, it's him you want to go to. So, after you watch any of these videos from me, go to him. Please. Anyway, so this is the gun that he gave me. He's had it for many, many years. It used to be his favorite gun, and, you know, he's just hasn't used it much anymore because he has so many now, and he's gone so much through the gun channel that he's pretty much exhausted the options for this gun. So, he knew I needed one. There were none in the stores. So he's like, how about I just give you my old one that I know you've shot and I know you like it. You know, it's super light, yada, yada. And I'm like, that's a good gun. And you know, I know it's a good gun. If you're sure you want to give it up, I'll take it. We got Merlin in the back there doing a video bomb. Hi, buddy. Oh, I'm not trying to scare you. I'm sorry. I wasn't trying to scare you. Goofy boy. But anyway, I don't remember the specs on it, but thankfully it's all written down. It's model 342 PD. We know it's a 38 special. Revolver, 5-shot. Barrel length is 1.86 1.75 inches. Overall length is 6.3 inches. All that good stuff, yada yada yada. And then it's got a I can't remember the name of it. What is the name of that material? I'm trying to remember now. But it has a special type of metal for the cylinder, and I'm trying to remember the name of it right now. I know what it is, but I'm having a fibro fog moment. That happens a lot when I'm shooting my videos, because my memory just is gone. But because of the material used for the cylinder, it's considered an extra special gun, and this gun specifically, this gun is extremely rare. And so the cylinder is the reason why it has the symbol of an atom next to the cylinder. Basically, Smith & Wesson is bragging that it's super special. So, and I think Sam said that it was the cylinder itself that made it so very lightweight. But anyway, this is the gun. Isn't that cool? I love this atom symbol. And then it has the Smith & Wesson symbol right in the middle of it. And it says Air Light right there. And then the other side, we got the normal Smith & Wesson symbol. And this is how you remove the cylinder to load it. And as you can see, it is not loaded. I would not show this to you loaded, because I am not in a place where it would be safe to shoot. So, and I mean, I wouldn't mess with it unless it wasn't loaded. So, I'm not stupid. Some people, like my mother, who should not have a gun, would be dumb enough to mess with a gun in that way. She actually, when she got her CPL, she was shooting with her eyes closed, and they still gave it to her. Yeah. I would not have given her a CPL after that. Absolutely fucking not. Anyway,